Hey guys, so today's topic is scans 12 observation, and I will try to give you a tip that might help you remember this in a sequence, and I hope this video helps. So without further ado, I would like to start. So first thing is that there are 4 aggravations and there are 3 amelioration, there are 2 idiosyncrasies, and there are medicinal, okay, like 3 medicinal effects. So as you can say, these are not just about what it is about what medicine does to a patient. It isn't about how you should totally focus this thing on treating patient. You could, it's just my thing, and I'm not that expert, I'm just trying to help. So anyway, one thing that you have to remember is all the ameliorations are bad. Okay, there are 3 ameliorations here and all of them are bad. So anyway, let's begin. First one is a prolonged aggravation and a final decline of the patient. So after taking the medicine, the aggravation keeps on going and there is no improvement, which directly means that the medicine given was wrong and it should be antidoted. And if there is no improvement, then there is no cure. So this is the first one. First one is a prolonged aggravation. Second one is long aggravation but final and slow improvement. So you could, when there is a long aggravation, it could mean like a month. Okay, but after that, the like there could cure is seen and it is actually favorable. So it is good, and medicine should be continued. Okay. Second is the aggravation is quick, short, and rapid improvement of the patient. So this is like the thing that you know a homeopathy doctor looks for, a physician looks for. There is a quick aggravation, but after that there is like, this is the cure. After taking the medicine you get aggravated, all your symptoms get aggravated, but after that the patient gets well. There are conditions where a patient says that uh, you could see that the aggravation are very high, but the patient says that I'm getting well. So these are the stories that I have heard. Anyway, the fourth one is no aggravation whatever. Okay, but there is a recovery. So this is as you can see, there are no aggravation but there is a recovery. So this is actually doubtful because there are 2 cases as it is written here. In acute cases it could be good, but in chronic cases it is doubtful. Yep, it is written here. Anyway, these are the aggravation part. There are 4 aggravation part, and now there is amelioration, which is actually what to say, all bad. All there are 3 amelioration, 2 idiosyncrasy, and okay, I've already told that, but all the ameliorations are bad. So first, this is the amelioration come first and the aggravation comes afterward. you know you could understand that when amelioration is first and then the aggravation, this is opposite. So this is actually not good, and it means that the patient has been, not been, the totality of the symptoms was not correct, and the case should be like seen again, retaking the case, it should be done. This is totally unfavorable as it is written here. And second is too short relief of symptoms. That would be said, as this is amelioration, it would say that amelioration was very short. Okay, this is wrong because amelioration should be like, no, amelioration should be like permanent. Okay, but this is not the case, which means that it is bad. And I don't want to like totally tell you about this in how it is written in the book, but okay, when like the when like this amelioration is very short, it could means a lot of things. One of the thing could be like that the patient is actually incurable. Okay. Oh, one fact, it's a bonus. A patient can be incurable if the patient doesn't shows any symptoms. Bonus. Anyway, as it is one, when the amelioration is very short, it could mean that the patient is actually incurable. And other point is that a patient might who had a very low, like, short amelioration, the patient might have done something to, destroy his cure, the process of cure. So as it is written, it could be a lot of things, like smelling the fumes. Where was it? Doing something would be like, you understand how it works, like, taking alcohol actually is not good. Ammonia, fumes, and eating lots of things, like sometimes meats are not good. Fruits are very good, as it's it is this is seven is also amelioration, and this is also bad. This is how I remember. Anyway, a full-time amelioration of the symptoms, yet no special relief of the patient. As you can see, there is a full-time amelioration, but the patient is not getting well. Like, the patient says he is not getting well, which actually would mean that patient is, like, suffering from internal problems. Derangement of tissues, derangement of organs. Maybe he has one kidney. You know, in cases like this, it could be said that the patient is incurable, but it also means that the patient is, patient gets well up to a period of time. He doesn't get totally well. He has, you know because he doesn't has a complete organ, or his organ are deranging. It would mean that there's a limit to how much a person can get cured. Okay, it's not about destroying more of the organs, taking the tissues who are deranged. There's our limit, and this is one of them. Anyway, as I was saying, as when you go to the 8th point of the Kent's 12 observation, you will find that there is a topic about idiosyncrasies. So it would mean that the 12 observation are the observation on human after taking the medicine. Okay, so in idiosyncrasy, you will find that some patients prove every remedy they get. That's what idiosyncrasy patients are. Treating them are like almost as good as impossible, because they won't really actually show their own trait, but they will, prove all the medicines. This is the one thing. Second thing is the action of medicine upon provers. This is about taking a healthy person and experimenting them with this proving of the medicine, doing on them, health on healthy person. So this is about how you could do it, and the process of how you have to, like, stay healthy. Oh, before you do proving, you have to take down all the notes about your symptoms, so you can subtract them from the symptoms that you will get from, like, proving. Anyway, this is like 10th one. 10th, from 10 to 12, these are the effect of the medicines that actually happens. So the new symptoms appear after the remedy. This actually means that this is totally bad. New symptoms coming out after you have taken the remedy, that would actually mean that the medicine was wrong. This actually means that medicine was wrong, because person is, like, proving something. Proving something actually, who, like if a person who is nux vomica eating netmur would be like, mm, probably I guess itching would erupt. Itching. Anyway, point, that's not the point. I can't actually guess that. It's just my guess. I meant not be right, but you guys understand that a person who is nux bomb taking netmur would cause problems. This is like, that means that the medicine was wrong. Case should be retaken. And yeah, this is all this. And there is 11, when all symptoms observe to reappear. This is a good sign. Everybody knows that person who is a chronic person, where while getting treated, while getting cured, they will bring back the symptoms they had from a year ago, about 2 year ago, about months ago. In a sequence. The, like, he was getting disease. In that backward case, the symptoms would reappear in the same symptoms until the last point of miasm hits. Anyway, for treating a patient out of the miasm takes 8 generations. This is the second bonus. Anyway, this is a good sign, and this is what a homeopath looks for. Like, if you're lucky and if you're knowledgeable, you could do it, and you have to, do totality nicely. Anyway, now we come to the 12th observation, which is symptoms takes the wrong direction. As I was saying, this is like how a nugsbomb patient getting net more would actually, like, might cause something. Okay, this is not the point. As it is written in the book, it is written that many medicine might cause, not homeopathy medicine, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, it is about allopathy medicine. A person suffering from rheumatism, when using a particular medicine, I forgot the name, while using that for curing rheumatism, he can get these heart problems. It is a proven science, okay, but people get treated like that, and then their heart failures begins, getting heart attack from time to time and stuff like that. Many patients who had like heart problems have been have a case of rheumatism in the past, which was like surely treated in a wrong way. Anyway, this is the symptoms take the wrong direction, and this is the 12 observation of Kent's. I hope this helped. um, if you guys have any good idea on how I could make this better, you could tell me, because I'm also a student and I would love to know your way of remembering 12 uh, observation of Kent. Thank you for watching.